I know what you're thinking. What could Big Ed possibly have done today to mess up his relationship with Liz? Well, this.
Are you a lesbian?
You are a sad puppy. You're not that attractive, by the way.
You are bisexual.
9 years, and I'm still teaching you how to be secure. You don't
This
know.
ain't meaningful hateful
I'm
things.
just over it.
Whew. Oh my god. On today's episode of Big Ed Watch, a grown man who's 57 calls his fiancée a lesbian at their engagement party. Because this is what we're dealing with. We also have a fiancée who throws away a $13,000 ring because she's mad. Britney Spears' song Toxic could not even be close to the amount of toxicity these two have in a relationship. If these two were in Chernobyl, it would have won the Guinness World Record for like everyone just getting some sort of radioactive effect for the toxicity involved in this relationship / Chernobyl. I don't know how you could stick together with a person who does this. The series is so crazy. It just gets crazier and crazier. It started off with me actually thinking that these two could put it together. But like in the famous Andre 3000 song, Hey Ya, what did he say? You know what? Andre 3000 said a lot of things, but something that he didn't say is call her spouse fat and ugly, which is something Liz does in this. And I don't know who's right or wrong, so I had to actually make a chart to figure out who did more wrong stuff, and we're gonna go over that today. Honestly, prepare yourselves, maybe make a drink. It's gonna be the wildest thing, because this is easily, and I swear to God, this is the most redundant, stupid argument that I've seen on reality television. I don't know how on earth this has happened, but it has. So we're going to take a look at it today. Before we do, just checking in. Hope everyone is doing well. I know I've had a very, very rough few weeks. Hopefully things will get better on your end and my end too. Thank you for taking care of yourselves and the people around you. Sending lots of love and prayers. And while you're at it, do join Bad Vice Podcast. That's something that I do on the side. We're going to be talking about marriage soon. Have you been considering getting into video editing but have no idea where to start? There are so many editing software programs and a lot of them are pretty expensive. Luckily, I partnered up with Wondershare Filmora on today's video, which is a popular, easy-to-use editing software that's perfect for beginners and experienced editors alike. When I have a quick video to edit, I use Filmora because of how easy it is to use. I really like to use the keyframing feature to add some interest to my clips. First, I double-click the clip I want to edit, head to animation, then customize and click add to select points in the clip you want to walk within. Then, if I use the scale, I can zoom in on my face. If I play it back, it just adds a bit more interest and focus to the clip. I also really like the function AI Portrait. I find it great if you're making a skit video and need to change your background or environment without committing to setting up a backdrop in real life. It removes and replaces your background. You can even add stickers and effects. All you have to do is click. So if you're trying to improve your video editing skills or even just touch up on a new hobby, Filmora is for you. Try it for free with a watermark by clicking the link in my description, or you can opt for the paid version that has no watermark and a ton more features. Thank you, Wondershare Filmora. Honestly, with the way Big Ed and Liz are going, does anybody really want to be married? So, in the last episode, Big Ed and Liz went to their engagement party. Everything was going well. I was celebrating for them. I was blowing bubbles. Everything stopped as soon as Big Ed saw her with someone, and then he claimed she was in a relationship with her. So Big Ed called his fiancée a lesbian, potentially, which is hilarious, but also really stupid, considering she's his fiancée.
So the party was going great until Liz's ex-coworker showed up. I think.
Oh, he said ex. I thought he was like ex-coworker. This is the stuff Big Ed does. The amount of insecurity this man has, he's like a rotund balloon, and all of the insides of the balloon are just insecurity. He's filled with insecurity and unhappiness. I'm a little tipsy.
Engagement party, and I'm convinced that she liked Liz in more of a romantic way.
Oh my god, he sits like a crash test dummy after it got hit.
So I asked Liz about it, and she got upset and left. She's been drinking, and she's out walking.
I've been drinking. And I'll tell you what, bro. Wouldn't take me a drink to walk away from you. If you accused me of, doing something with someone I worked with, I just don't think you have any grounds for basis, let alone on your engagement party. You know what? I'm gonna write that down. That was so stupid of you, bro. You're such a ding-dong. Accusing Liz on their engagement that she's sleeping with someone else or had a relationship with someone else, that's low, even for you, man.
I don't know if I'm more upset or more worried about where Liz is. Now, the only thing I can do is go home and wait for Liz to come back, if she'll even come back.
So yeah, Big Ed is like angry. Liz has left, by the way. She gets so angry that she storms off. She has been drinking. And Big Ed is like, yeah, I'm just gonna go home. Because he tries calling her and she does not seem to answer. She also leaves a phone. I guess there's really nothing else to do. Liz decides she's gonna walk home, even though it's probably, if it's California, she'll take days.
Go again.
Liz, can we give you a ride? Liz, we can drive you.
This is reality TV for you. Liz, we can drive you. You don't have to walk there. It's California. Big Ed is he's at home right now eating a Cheeto. He's doing this because he doesn't know how to cook food, so he eats bags of Cheetos. Liz, go give him hell, Liz. Don't walk home. You might actually think about things and probably come to a better resolution.
He's the most insecure person. He doesn't believe in true love.
Yeah, no, he's probably the most insecure 50-something-year-old ever. Never seen a man so insecure. And you know what? If you want to get a little psychological, my pseudo-psychology degree, I think it's because he feels inadequate because of the way that he might look or the way that he perceives other people to think about him. Like I've always maintained, I think he's a charming fellow. And if someone actually wants to be with you, you have to give them the courtesy and respect of thinking, okay, maybe they really, really do want to be with me. It's not always true. There's a lot of people who have ulterior motives and some people are going to hurt you. I understand the fact that he may have been hurt many times. However, give your fiancé the benefit of the doubt. You got that far. So being insecure at this point really doesn't help the relationship. That's my pseudo-psychology in 1 minute. Join me on Skillshare, where you will also get robbed.
I would do anything for that man. And you know what? I threw my wedding ring in the grass.
What? What do you mean you threw the wedding ring? What? Oh, if you would do anything for the man, maybe keep the ring.
And it's gone. It's gone.
It's gone? This is a very rash decision. I know that he accused you of kissing another girl. I get it. You're maybe angry. Oh, I don't think anybody's gonna be happy about that. It's over $10,000. This is like having an argument with your partner and then blowing their car up. Oh my god, I don't know how to feel about that. Jesus. Ooh, I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, man, I don't know. Throwing away a $13,000 ring? Man, you either balling or stupid. Maybe both.
He's so jealous. It's like he wants me to hurt him. It's like he wants me to cheat on him.
Yeah, no, like when you come to inadequacies, pseudo-psychology part 2, then you actually self-sabotage yourself by getting in the way of your own happiness. Like, man, you just want to have a good relationship. Then you're out here doing things that are absolutely against that. You want to be involved with your partner, be there for them. Meanwhile, you're like, where are they? What are you doing? With who? Why? Where? When? I'm sorry, let me let you answer one of those. So yeah, Big Ed probably does a little bit of self-sabotage, and I can understand if it keeps happening, you know, you have this internal conflict. Still, don't think you should have thrown the ring, but god damn, this is such a toxic relationship.
I'm just over it.
Anyway, the producers actually drop Liz off at her house and Big Ed is there to greet her.
She was a lesbian that you were in a relationship with. She got physical with you.
When?
And you denied it. I don't want to argue with you anymore.
I don't think there is a point to argue. I think as soon as you accuse your partner of being a lesbian, like for like literally no reason, I think you've lost the battle and the war, my friend. I can't say that I've seen the footage because TLC conveniently cut it. You know, I've seen girls kiss other girls. I don't know if that warrants that their whole sexuality has changed. I think it's just a thing. Big Ed does not see it that way. It's the only man that gets jealous of that. I think like maybe, conceivably, other straight men would be like, 2 girls kissing? Nice. Big Ed's like, that's my wife, you little bitch.
I'm the only lesbian in that relationship.
I want to marry you, but I can't.
You don't want to marry me because you don't have...
What? Why'd she walk away like an NBC? She walked away so fast, man. It was like someone pressed X and she was like, what? She just went to a room. God damn, I hate when people walk away.
And I would not invite someone if I've had a relationship with them, just like I trusted that he didn't bring anyone like a sugar baby.
That makes, complete sense. You don't usually invite your exes and be like, yo, you want to chill at my wedding? That makes complete sense. Why would anybody invite someone that could be troubling to the engagement party to the engagement party? Why would you invite a firefighter to a bonfire? You know what I mean? You're just asking for trouble. There's certain people you just don't invite to certain places.
He always took a girl out every single night. Whatever he throws in my face, I can 100% throw back in his face.
That's what we call toxicity. You guys are already preparing for a fight, and the things that you're going to say during that fight, not ideal. And I understand that it's in self-defense, Liz, but what is this bullshit of an eye for an eye? You know what the saying is? An eye for an eye makes for a good pair of glasses. Buy one, get one free. And I'll put those glasses in your face to make you see the bigger picture, that you're just, revenge is not the right thing to do. That's the full quote. Gandhi said that.
I just can't trust you. Listen, are you a lesbian?
Oh my god. It would be better if he said, are you a thespian? And he was like, more like, wow, I never knew you were an actress. I can't believe I heard this on TV. How can you be marrying someone and you're a man and she's a woman, and now you're asking the question of her sexuality? How are you doing it now?
I have no physical attraction to any females, period.
Is that not a sufficient answer, Ed? Are you looking for something else, man? I'm just gonna write, you a lesbian now? If you're straight and you're getting married to someone and then have to question that this far into the relationship, I gotta say, I don't know how strong that relationship is, but...
I am not attracted to anything but...
Did she say sucking dick? What?
To anything but...
Oh, she said...
You don't give about me. You stay up to 5 a.m. You don't come to bed. You don't cuddle with me. You don't do anything.
What's he doing up at 5 a.m.? What is this man doing at 5 a.m.?
Oh boy.
5 a.m. He can't be doing booty calls. Maybe he's a pump. I swear to God, if I saw that rotund person walking in the streets, I'd be at least intrigued. I can imagine him being a pump.
You drink too much and you just start walking home. Why do you hang out with people you shouldn't hang out with?
I'm not hanging out with anybody because, you know...
It's like the episode in The Office where Michael and Jan are inviting everyone over, and then they start, fighting with each other, and everyone else just has to bear witness to it. I feel like I'm getting third-hand embarrassment just by being in the room, and I'm not even in the room.
What? You don't let me hang out with anybody!
Because they're all trashy.
Oh yeah, as soon as you start using the hand movements, you know that the emotions are running rampant. She sounds like a WWE superstar.
You don't let me hang out with anybody. I wanted to be part of D-Generation X, and The Rock isn't cooking tonight. I'm Liz, and I threw my ring away. WWE Champion of Stupidity.
Liz, I've spent years in management. My job has always been to read people.
And you've been...
God damn it, bro. Like, oh, shit. My job is like, I'm an actor, so I can see the emotions that you're putting out. My job is a psychologist, so I can psychology you right now. My job is a surgeon, so I can delve deeper into your brain whenever I want to. Thank you, Mr. Obvious, for as soon as you bring up your job, as if that's somehow supposed to have anything to do with a relationship, that's just stupid.
Single for 29 years, and I'm still teaching you how to kiss. You don't know.
Woo, Liz really goes for the jugular. Like, for all the times that I say Big Ed is like, he's the one who really, really deserves that punishment. Like, I know that she's saying this out of like an emotional state, but she's really giving it to him. You don't know how to kiss. It's 30 years. You don't know how to kiss anything.
You're insecure.
You're mean. You're saying meanful, hateful things to me. You call me fat. You tell me I have a small whatever.
Damn. Wow. You know what the ironic thing is? If she said it the opposite way around, it would be quite the compliment.
You're small, but you have a big fat dick.
I don't know why she's with him. Like, I always, when people start like complaining about you and they say the worst about you, it's like, so what did I do right? Like, why was you with me? I don't get it.
Am I overweight?
No. I've never called Liz fat. I'll drop positive hints, and I know I have to work on myself too, but...
What's a positive hint? Oh, you should really work out. Thanks, I'm just sitting down. Well, maybe while you're sitting, you can stand and then sit, maybe. Squat a little more. If you want something, say it, If it's something that you really, really want the other person to do, you either say it or accept them as they are. There's two options, but hopefully, if you're in a partnership, you'll be able to work and constantly achieve the goals that you need. So, All I heard is that Liz is the one like calling him fat, and he said no. I think sometimes when you're emotionally heightened, you can say things you don't mean. Still doesn't make it okay to say them. You should be able to control yourself, because there's no way you can come back from hurting someone. They always, that's that saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me, is probably the stupidest, most bullshit saying I've ever heard in my life. It should be, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will f me up for the rest of my life. So please give me sticks and stones rather than mentally ruining my life. That should have been the saying.
Showing
To
your
skinny
true
girls.
colors, Liz.
I'm not, shut up. I'm not done talking. I'm done with you speaking over me.
Oh my god, she's screaming. This is another thing, pseudo-psychology right here. Whenever one person, feels the need to raise their voice or talk over another person, it's maybe not the right thing to do. I've listened to them talk, and Liz has been yelling at Big Ed for quite some time here. Trying to assert your power in that situation of any kind is just, yeah. If you feel like you're being unheard, then say it. It's the lot, man. Liz immaturity is coming out, and then Big Ed, from everything we know, I think his insecurity is coming out.
We need some time apart.
Good idea. Yes. Oh my god, they started playing the music. We need some time apart. The hell is that?
You need to figure stuff out.
We don't need.
You need to figure stuff out. Who is that? Is that you?
I love you. I want to marry you, but until I get every single question answered, I'm not going to marry
What's
you.
your question?
Damn, this is like LA Noir dialogue. This is the funniest shit. I love you. I will marry you, but until I can find out some answers, I'm not gonna marry you.
You're lying, Morgan.
The woman
Question me.
that the altercation that you had grabbed, were you in a physical relationship with her? Yes or no?
Never.
He was in a physical altercation, not a relationship, bro. Every time you watch boxing, it's not like those two people are lovers who just have gloves on their hands and are trying to salsa with each other. Insecurity. She already said no like 3-4 times. If you don't trust her, then you need to work on that. That's a core problem in your relationship. If she says no, then you probably have to take it as no. And if you don't, like I said, question why the fact is that you can't accept your partner's actual response for something. There's a far deeper problem.
This conversation's over. Go sleep it off. If you want a chance in hell.
I'm already guaranteed a one-way ticket toward hell, Ed.
Wouldn't you love talking to people like that, your partner? Like, if you want a chance with me, if you want a slitherine of a chance with me, you better act right before you get jacked right, God damn, Big Ed. So then Liz storms out, and Big Ed is, I assume they start talking to each other after that. Because Liz storms out, then storms back in. If she was a person who held a walkout, everyone would be wrong. Like, she just walk out and then walk back in. Sorry about that, board.
Everybody told me she's gonna, if you stay with her, you're gonna be miserable for the rest of your life.
Wow, what a beautiful sentiment from your friends.
All of my decision, this is all of my choice. This is what I give up. I gave up my daughter, my mom.
I think in the essence of breaking down a relationship, it's probably important to actually look at these. And here's something that's just true. If you're going to think of that relationship like I had to give up my daughter or my mom to get this person, you're going to hold resentment towards them whenever you have a fight, because you'll always be thinking like, oh, I did this for you and you didn't do this for me. It's not healthy, because you're holding on to lots of internal thoughts and things that you put on a person that might not actually be true, and you keeping score and actually like being like, this is what I do to you and this is what I get, this is what I do for you and this is what I get, is just a way of like making that other person feel worse. It doesn't really do anything to solve a problem in the relationship. It just validates or justifies your own feelings, which may not even be completely true. I don't think that's the right way to think about things. To say things like that is very dangerous.
I can't have any of my girlfriends. I'm not allowed. All of my friends are women. I'm not going to apologize
All
for
of
that.
my friends are men, and you don't like that.
No, they're not. Most of them are gay women.
What the fuck? What are you jealous about, bro? Are you jealous that she has guy friends or gay woman friends? You want her friends to be straight? I feel like Liz is somewhat warranted. If you're hanging out with a lot of girlfriends, she'd probably feel some type of way. Just as how I know for a fact this man gets jealous with the guy friends Liz hangs out with. Both of them might be a little too jealous and a bit too afraid to admit it. You gotta talk about it.
Am I gay?
I don't know.
Am
You
I
tell
gay?
me. At this point, Liz, I do not know. I think you are bisexual.
We're like 2 steps away from him thinking she's a furry. Have you ever accused your fiance of being gay then bisexual? You might as well at some point accuse her of being straight. You like me, don't you? That's probably what it is, you dirty slut. Ew.
I said you would make me want to go the other way. I never said that I would get with another woman.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. When a girl says that you so bad you make her want to switch teams, oh, that's hurtful. It doesn't work the other way around, does it? Like if a guy's like, you are such a bitch that I just want to sleep with my homies now. It's not the same. It doesn't have the same effect. But that's, oof. She really says some harsh stuff, eh? I mean, I'm not on Big Ed's side, but even I feel a little sympathetic for him. I'm like, damn, I don't know how I'd feel if a girl said that to me. That's quite the comment.
Ed's completely in control. I have a curfew. I don't go out with friends.
That's wrong. I have a curfew. What kind of bullshit is that?
When you get drunk, you make a fool out of yourself. You try to walk home from a restaurant. In this neighborhood, you're gonna get murdered. In this neighborhood, you're gonna get murdered.
Where the hell? Are you living in Van Nuys or something? What the What neighborhood do you drive a Vespa? No way you live in a gangster neighborhood driving a Vespa. People murder you just for being unstylish, bro.
I don't want somebody like you. I don't want that.
You don't want someone
I don't want somebody that I have to worry about.
You want someone.
Well, that's sort of what a relationship is, Mr. Big Ed. You have to worry about the other person. What you probably meant to say is, you don't want someone you have to worry about so much. I get what he's saying, but he should have said it better.
The whole time that we were separated, you just looked for attention. You took people out on $200 days.
Rookie, I take people out on $10 days. Denny's all the way.
You are a sad puppy. You're not that attractive, by the way.
What? I don't know how to feel about that. Imagine your fiance, your partner, the person you're engaged to being like, you're not that attractive. Just FYI, I don't really find you that attractive. Oh, God. That's so mean. I'm not saying that you have to find your partner the most attractive, but like, that's like, either don't say it if you don't feel it, or, you know, ideally you'd feel that your partner is the most attractive person to you, or at least physically attractive enough that you don't feel the need to say that. Ouch. That one hurt me. I mean, she's not wrong. But again, I'm not the one marrying him.
Not rude. No, you think you walked this planet.
Where's the $13,000 ring I bought you? Where's that at?
Just then, as they're fighting, Big Ed notices that she's not wearing a ring. You can see his eyes look at it, and then he's like, hey, by the way, where's that $13,000 ring I bought you? And this is what Liz says.
Probably in a bush. Probably in a bush.
I don't think this is gonna go well.
Oh, I hope you're kidding.
Why? It's not like you gave about me.
Oh, God. Okay.
What did he say?
I don't know, man. If someone takes the time out to actually get you a ring and all that stuff, I understand how frustrating and infuriating it must be to have on your engagement day your partner accuse you of being a lesbian. I still think either wearing the ring or putting it in your purse or doing something other than throwing it away. I don't know if I can get behind that one.
Are you kidding me?
100%.
That was a $13,000 ring, which means nothing to her.
I'll tell you what means something to me. I just figured out this whole series. This man has been wearing short pants. If you look down on the still frame, you can see his knee exposed. Oh my God. He wore a dress shirt and short pants because he couldn't even dress up long enough. Listen, at least I wear pants, okay? And guess what? I have socks that are beautifully orange. That's how I dress up. I was wearing shoes, by the way. I just took them off.
In this moment, I realized this is it. That's the icing on the cake.
He does bring up the fact that it's $13,000 probably has to do with the fact that it's an expensive ring that he feels this way. And I know that we shouldn't put money as an obstacle, but like, I mean, it's quite expensive. It's like a gesture of, I'm going to marry you. It's the promise and all that stuff. Throwing a ring away of any, value. It's pretty bad.
Even though she's mad, it's the worst possible thing she could have done.
I think the worst possible thing she could have done was actually kiss that girl and vilify your feelings of her becoming a lesbian. She thought that you were so bad that she had to become a lesbian on the day that she engaged with you. Because she's like, I can't go through with this.
You threw a $13,000 ring in a bush. You are dumb.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I don't call her dumb, but like, that was a dumb thing to do.
That money to help your grandparents out financially.
So you want me to pawn the ring?
Well, I would rather you do that than throw it in a bush.
Why didn't you guys help the grandparents? Are the grandparents okay? Why is nobody explaining that to me? What has happened to Liz's grandparents? Can someone check on them?
I know that I'm innocent in this, and I'm so sorry that you're insecure. So you want me to leave?
No.
I'm gone tomorrow.
Oh my god, so they're breaking up, I guess. On the engagement. Breaking up. Lovely.
In harm's
You know
way.
what, Ed? You thought that I was cheating on you with her.
Go to bed. I'm done. Conversation over.
Yeah, so it ends in some screaming, some screamulations. The fact that whoever the boom operator is like, hey, they don't pay me enough for this, please stop. And Liz walks away and Big Ed's like, I'm done.
And I'm done proving my point.
Okay.
I am completely innocent.
Okay, good night.
You're welcome.
And just like that, she shuts the door and their relationship is back to square zero. So, I finished my drink and they have not finished their relationship. That says something. My drink has less poison in it than their relationship. I don't know how to fix that. When two people are fighting and they just cannot communicate with each other or try to break down, you need someone who wants to fight for you, not with you. It's just simple, right? When someone's just being loud and aggressive or calling you things, and I know these are things that Liz probably doesn't mean. If she really loves him, then she shouldn't. Big Ed was trying to be calm. I can't believe that I'm even taking his side, but during the whole altercation, he was more calm. The reason the altercation started was because this man is making the most wild accusations I've ever heard in my life, and she was probably really frustrated. So, we have two people in the wrong. What do? Usually take time and apologize. Or say that it's not working. Either option. All I know is that this is a roller coaster that I am not yet getting off, because there's probably more. Are Liz and Ed going to get married? Who knows? It looks pretty even, by the way. Both of them done some stupid stuff. Maybe, at the end of the day, these two deserve each other. And that's all I have to say about that. I've been 16leo, and I have been drinking. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Love you.